Hello there my lovely jewelry makers, I'm Christina at CSLdesigns, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this excess wire weave, where we basically create a row of excess between our base wires. And of course you can use it for whatever you want, so if you want to learn how to make it, then keep watching. So we need 2 lengths of our 1mm wire here, and these are going to be our base wires. And then we need 4 lengths of our weaving wires here, and these are a 0.4 mil. So we need to start out with 1 of our base wires here and 2 of our weaving wires, and we basically just need to attach these together first of all. And we're going to do that by grabbing the first weaving wire and placing a short tail there behind the base wire that we can just use to hold on to. And then I want to start wrapping this around the base wire, so we have the little tail sticking up and away from us, and then the long end that we're working with is coming down towards us. So I'm just going to wrap this around several times. Now it's already attached now, but I'm going to wrap it around 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 times, and then have the length kind of come down towards me there. And what I just like to do is make sure I push the wraps together so there's no gaps between them. So that's the first one attached here. Now I'm going to grab the other length and basically do the exact same thing. So place that, leave a short little tail sticking upwards so we can hold on to, and this I'm placing after that first wrap. But otherwise I'm going to do the same, so wrap this around and just basically continue right after the other one. So again the same amount, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And again make sure they're nice and tight so we don't have any gaps between them. And also this one coming straight down towards me. And then we have the 2 attached here. Now we need to move on to the other lengths. So I'm grabbing my other base wire and the remaining 2 weaving wires here. And then same principle, just going to use 1 at a time of the weaving wires. And we also need to attach these 2 weaving wires to this base wire. But we need to do it opposite to the other one we just did. So instead of leaving a short little tail behind that goes upwards, I'm going to leave it behind but pointing downwards here, because we need to wrap this around in the opposite direction. So again, just leave that short little tail you can hold on to and then start wrapping this around. And like I said, this is in the opposite direction. So 1 wrap is then where the tail and the length that we're working with is now going upwards and away from us. But other than that, it's the same, so it's just the direction that's different. And I'm also going to do the same amount of wraps, so that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and finishing that to go upwards and away from me. And again, just push the wraps nice and close together there. And of course we can't forget the very last length we have left. Same principle, leave that short little tail now sticking downwards towards us and behind the base wire, and then just wrap this around in the same way, the same amount of times. In this case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And then I have the 2 wires attached with some wraps here, 7 wraps each, right next to each other. So basically, if I just bring the other one back in, you can see they are the same except opposite each other, so kind of a mirrored image from each other. And this is how we're going to start working with them. So to get started with the weave, I'm going to bring the 2 wires here, base wires with the 2 weaving wires attached close to each other, and have the short tails there coming in towards the middle and kind of just overlapping there. And then the long ends that we're working with are going away from the piece, away from the other wires here on both sides. And then we need to just decide how much of a distance we want between the base wires as well. And obviously that's what you then want to keep it at, if you want to keep it consistent throughout. So just kind of hold them in that distance. Now, the obviously most fiddly part is the beginning here because it's still loose. But then what I'm going to do is to actually get into the wrap or the weave itself, we need to start with the bottom wires. So the first ones that we attached. It doesn't really matter if you start from the bottom or the top one, or whichever base wire that is. But I'm just taking from the top base wire there, the very first one that we attached, bringing that down over, which now is technically creating one more wrap. And then I'm going to bring it in between the two base wires, like that. And then I want to bring it down to the other base wire here and basically wrap it around there. And then the trick is just to keep that distance between the base wires that we want, because that's what creates the kind of X ultimately. So something a little bit like that. And then you basically just want to wrap it around the bottom base wire here in the same way. So I've come down between the two base wires and it's coming underneath, and then wrapping around in the same direction that I did the other ones on this particular base wire. And I'm then wrapping around the same amount of times that I did when I attached them. So twice, 3 times, 6 and 7, and having then this wire come straight down, and you can now see that we have 3 weaving wires on the bottom here and just 1 on the top, because we brought the first one from the top down. So that was the first one. So that means now, because we have 3 on this one, I know the next wire that I need to take is from this bottom one with 3, and I'm going to take the very first one. So always take the very first one there. I'm going to just bring it over the top. So again, kind of making an extra wrap there. So it's going to be the 8th wrap. And just hold everything in place. You can also use a spring clamp or ring clamp rather. Now I'm going to bring this over and then bring it down in between the two base wires. And then up under the top base wire. And then you can see we get that cross there in the middle. And then this one we then want to wrap around the top base wire. And again, that's going to be wrapped around in the same direction as the other wraps on that top one. And just do the same amount. So this is, just try and hold everything in place. 2 and 7. And then again, this comes straight upwards, and that sits now next to the one that was at the top. So we're back to now having 2 weaving wires on both sides. And you can see, if we just kind of ignore the little tails there, we now have our first little X in between the 2 base wires. And that's basically what we're going to keep doing now. Now, personally, I like to kind of stay consistent. So that means when I start the next one here, I like to make sure I start with the same one that I did previously. So I take my top one, because that's the one I took first before. Again, always start with then the wires that are furthest to the left here with how I'm holding them, because that's the wire we want to bring upwards and become the new kind of front one. So bring it over first. So technically that's adding another wrap. So that's the 8th wrap. Bring it down between the 2 base wires, and then underneath the bottom base wire there, to then start wrapping around that one. And again, just make sure that we're keeping that equal distance throughout if you want it to be nice and even. But then I'm going to wrap around the same amount of times here. So 1, 2, and 7. And again, this comes straight down then. And now we have 3 on the bottom again, which means that's the next one I need to take. So the very first one of these bottom 3, bring that over to kind of create that last wrap. So the 8th one, down between the 2 base wires, and then up underneath the top one. And straight away you can see we've now created our next cross in the middle there. And then you just want to wrap this weaving wire around the top base wire. And we then ended up with our 2 weaving wires back on each side there, kind of back in the original position. And you basically just want to keep going like this. So take the weaving wire, in my case here, I keep starting with the top one and the furthest back one, bring it down over, create that 8th wrap in between the base wires, and then swap to the bottom base wire. So they kind of keep swapping places like that, and that's what creates the excess there in the middle. So you just keep going like this for however long you want to. And this is then how the weave ended up looking. So of course you can also adjust how you want the final look to be. So for instance, you can make the distance between the base wires either bigger or smaller, and also the amount of wraps that you do between crossing from side to side, you can also do less or more. That all depends on the look that you want. Now I have loads more videos on different wire weaves, so you can have a look at that. I have a playlist, I'm going to leave a link to that in the description box down below. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see you in the next one.